I'm way behind watching American Idol because I voted on my phone, my mom's phone, and the computer. That's the first time I ever voted on the computer, and I was almost out of time, and they make you join their site, and then they have to send a link to your email to say confirm email and all this crap. It wasn't as simple as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, I voted for Cade, of course. I wasn't crazy about him, I don't think, the first song. Yeah, I wasn't crazy. He did Jules, Who Will Save Your Soul. But it doesn't matter. Katie Turner, who's not my favorite anyway, although I think she's adorable, I have no problem with her, but she's not my favorite. She messed up. Nobody's messed up that I've seen in this competition, in the higher levels, you know, when we're having the top 14, the top 10, now it's the top 7. They're the ones going on tour. The tour is smaller. I remember years ago when I used to watch American Idol every season. I believe that the people who went, there were 10 who went on tour. The top 10, now it's just the top 7. And they also made this show this season a lot shorter. You know what I mean? We're already, they're getting rid of not just one at a time, and we're already 2 weeks from the finale. So tonight, so last week was 10, that went down to 7, and I'm racking my brain trying to remember the 3 that went home. I know I love them all, so who went home? Anyway, but Katie messed up. She messed up the first line of the song Manic Monday. I hate that song anyway, but apparently Prince wrote it, but obviously the Bangles sang it. I know the song. But anyway, she messed up the first line, and she didn't instantly recover from messing up. I could tell what she was doing. She froze like a deer in headlights, and was almost thinking like you might see on a sitcom before when someone has to perform, can I start over? No, you can't start over. But you could tell that's what she thought for a split second, because she didn't recover instantly from forgetting the line. She stopped, and that's you just don't do that. You just do not do that. I want her and Caleb to go home. And my rocker Cade, Gabby, Journey, Michael, and Maddie to stay. What I want doesn't mean anything, of course. And again, they're all fantastic, but someone has to go home, so that's who I want to go home, Katie and Caleb. It doesn't mean that's who will go home, though. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean anything. And Katie messing up doesn't mean anything, because, you know, like the judge said, it's the first time she's messed up. But usually at this stage of the game, people don't mess up lines at all. They might not do the best singing-wise or whatever, because even the judges weren't crazy about Who Will Save Your Soul that Cade did, the Jules song. But I couldn't even begin to guess who will go home. It's audience vote, and do I think Caleb and Katie will go home? No. Remember, people online, you can't change your text votes, but people online can change their votes. Katie did mess up. Remember, she's not my favorite anyway. But, you know, those 7 are going on the tour. See, I had thought 10 were going on the tour. So when the 3 went home, I'm like, well, they'll at least, remember last week when the 3 went home, I thought, oh, well, they'll get to go on the tour. No. How come I can't even remember who went home? Michelle. Oh, yeah. Michelle, that black guy with the young daughter. God, I can't remember their names now. That's sad. What's his name? Dan? Can't even remember. Oh, this is making me sad. Who was the other one? That shows you how memorable they are, huh? I can't even remember. I remember Michelle went home and I wanted her to go home. But okay, so last week they did Disney. Disney songs. 10 of them did Disney songs. Did they do 2? I can't even remember. It was making me sick. Can't remember the show from last week. Anyway, it's late. I have it paused. We're about to find out who goes home. You know I always have to put my 2 cents in. My 2 cents in is I have no idea who's going home. My 2 cents is that Katie did mess up. And I haven't seen anybody mess up like that in its higher levels, like, you know. So, will that mean she's going home? I don't know. Probably not. But she did mess up. So Caleb and Katie is who I would like to see go home, but I just want Kate to stay. Obviously, I want Cade to win. If Cade goes home, I'll start voting for Gabby. Cade goes home, I'll start voting for Gabby. Or maybe Maddie. I don't know. Alright, let me go see. Who won. In another video that I create, maybe I'll put my bra on. Maybe I'll put shorts on, I don't know. I feel like doing that right now. I just want to say this quickly. But, we'll see what happens. When I heard that the finale was coming up in 2 weeks, I was hearing that before. I'm like, whoa, they're going faster with this American Idol than in past years that I used to watch religiously every year since the very beginnings. 2001, right? I believe 2001 was the very first American Idol. Kelly Clarkson won. The show had never been done before, and it became just a phenomenon. Here it is all these years later. But Brian Seacrest is talking about next year's season 2. It's not season 2. This is like season 19, right? Season 20. Is that a mess up? Or are they just trying to pretend that they're all brand new kind of American Idol? So it's not really, it's season 2 of the new one. Maybe they're going to have that be the future where you vote live. That's kind of cool. It does mean, though, that the people in California can't watch it at night. They have to watch it earlier. But And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to have live voting, and you don't have all night to vote, and you don't have to have a whole other show on Monday where they try to fill time, because that's what they have to do. They have to kill time with the show. It's all about finding out who won, but they have to fill an hour. It used to be 2 hours the first night and 1 hour the second, and they have to fill it with whatever, because it doesn't take that long to give the results of the live voting, you know. I mean, the home voting, whatever, audience voting. But now it's different, and maybe that's going to be an ongoing thing. It's always going to be live voting now. I don't know. It's interesting. All right, I shall return. I shall return, and maybe I'll make myself look better. Maybe